Alright, so now we're in the other fields. Same thing, all the sunflowers are dead. They've burned off a lot of the wheat. Corn's about done over there. So she's gonna walk that row. I'm gonna walk down through here. Sun's back over there behind the trees. It's getting dark in about an hour probably. It's too dark to see anything. Small sinkholes. Interesting. Don't know if something was burrowing there, if it just washed through there in the last rain. Alright, I'll cut this on if I find anything.
It's really dirty though.
Yeah, she may have found a hammerstone.
There's like damage there.
Yeah. That might be a small hammerstone, yeah. Throw it in the bag. We'll clean it off and...
Ew, look.
What?
Okay, look.
Yeah, it's all the stuff off the sunflowers. Just step on them and knock them down if you don't want it all over you, because they're all dead anyway. All right. All right, right in that hole there, pulled out this nice hammerstone. Again, this is a nice river rock. So they pulled that out of the river a half mile behind me. Brought it up here. This is probably later farm implement damage. But that's probably the working end right there. You've almost got a little smooth spot right here where they would have been holding it, most likely. Sorry, I gotta scratch my face. Cool. I got another one. Yeah, another hammerstone.
I've never seen that down here.
Yeah, I've never seen one.
That's awesome.
In the wild.
In the wild.
Yeah, it was just laying right down there. I thought it was another shotgun shell at first, because it had those funky angles.
Well, that ain't shotgun shell.
Nope. I've never found something like that. That is awesome.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
That's not a big one.
Yeah, mine's a lot smaller than that. Yours is a lot bigger.
That is really cool.
A little dirty. Clean it up, you'll be able to see through it pretty good.
That one's actually pretty cool.
Let's see if it can see the sun through it.
No.
It's probably too
Pretty
dirty.
Cloudy. But
Yeah, it's cloudy quartz, but that's wild.
You can still, it's like cloudy in the center. Like the rest of it around it is kind of, it's cool.
That's wild. Wish the rest of it was sitting there on the ground. That's a piece of coal, I think. Yep.
I haven't seen anything like that.
Yeah, I've never seen nothing like that. Except in crystal shops or something.
Yeah.
Not that I go to a lot of those, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
Your brother.
I don't think he's into all that stuff.
He's more an X-Files man.
Yeah. Well, so am I. What are you saying?
No, I just meant like...
What are you saying? Conspiracy?
His interests revolve around things
Like-
such as X-Files.
Like conspiracy type stuff? Yeah.
Conspiracy.
Somewhat, yeah. Aliens. All right, real quick wrap up. Found some nice pieces of really nice white quartz, so she liked that. There's a clear piece she found. This is that crystal I found. That's pretty awesome. I've never found anything like that. And then we've got a pretty much definite hammerstone right here. Again, one of the river rocks, so that does not belong in the field. This one I'm kind of iffy on. It could be a small hammerstone. It does have a lot of old smooth damage on the end of it, so that's a possible. And then this thing she found, which is just odd, because this is a whole different type of rock, I think, than I've seen out here. It's super glassy smooth. It's almost got like some kind of an edge on it. So I don't know if this was a tool or if this is just a really, I mean, that almost looks like they were possibly using it to hammer on that end. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know, but I've not seen anything like that out here. This obviously either came from the river and they found it and thought it had a good edge on it, they could use it, or they've smoothed it down into a working tool. But I don't know. I mean, it does about fit in the hand pretty good, so I don't know. What do y'all think about that? That's definitely old damage right there. Striking damage. So I don't know. Maybe there was an edge on it on this side too, and they just wore it down to that. But let me know what you think, because I've not seen anything like that out here. She found that, so that's pretty cool. And I think that's it, right? It's the only stuff we found, really, that are worth anything.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, we'll catch y'all on the next one. Appreciate you watching. All right, guys, back at the house, got this stuff cleaned up that we found, at least the interesting things. Of course, the coolest thing, I think, was this quartz crystal. I've never found an actual crystal. I mean, I've found chunks of quartz before, but that's pretty awesome. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but I think that's pretty cool. That's kind of stuff you'd buy at like a gem shop or something. So that's cool. Really glad I found that. That made going out there worth it to me. This is the hammerstone my daughter found. Unfortunately, after cleaning it up, it's been just torn up by the plow or the discs or whatever they're running. So there's not much left of it other than right here. This is actually kind of pecked out and smoothed out right here. So that was probably like a thumb grip. And I don't know which end they would have worked. Maybe this end. Some of this is smooth, but most of that's probably just knocked around by the plow too. But again, river stone, not native to the field, so they would have brought this up from the river. So that was possibly a hammerstone, but it's just too far gone now to tell. This is a possible. It does seem to have, all of this is damaged, but it's old. It's very smoothed. So much like most of the hammerstones we found, it's was obviously done over time. So this could have been like a grinding stone. It is kind of shaped to about fit in your hands, and there's a little divot here for your thumb. So maybe they were grinding stuff with this, and I'm not sure, but that's a possible tool. Not 100%, but again, it's the same kind of rock. It's that same quartz type rock from the river. So we'll call that a possible. I think it's pretty good. This is the really weird one. I don't know. This is a whole different type of rock. I've only found a few of these, but they've all been tools. I mean, this almost looks like they would have, I mean, if I found this and I was a primitive person, I would think, well, that's a great splitting tool or digging tool. And this side, all of this damage is very old. It's very smooth through erosion and everything, so it's been on there for a long time. And I don't know if this would have been possibly hafted and this was like a axe or a hammer. I don't think it was an axe, but you never know. I mean, it's not pretty. It's not pretty like most of them you find, but I've never seen something like this out in that field. The closest I've seen was this one I found before, and this whole edge is beat down. This whole thing was used to hammer stuff, and it's that same type of rock. See how it's very smooth and shiny? This one's just a little darker, but this is the one of the only other two that I've found out there. The other one was a hammerstone, but this one as well could have been hafted to a handle, I guess, and kind of like tomahawk style, but not your traditional axe you see people find. But this, I don't know, this just, what do y'all think? I'd be happy to hear y'all's comments on this. I wish I could get some better light on it, but I don't know if this edge kind of continued around here and it's just been beat down. I don't know, but that's definitely got some gashes in it where somebody's whacked it on something. So what do you guys think about that? I find it pretty interesting, but we'll probably go out there again this evening and see if we can find us something else. There's a lot more spots that were cleared out. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching, and I guess we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.